We're back. Week 2 of Football Friday in the state of West Virginia. Thank you so much for choosing to join us this evening. A couple of high-scoring games, a few nail-biters, even an upset or two in here tonight. Going to be a great show. We start with our game of the week, however. AA WESTSIDE visiting A Greenbrier West. It's the first meeting between these two schools in a regular season or playoff game, and air high fives all around at the coin toss. Excellent social distancing. Well, West got the ball first and drove it straight down the field. Less than 3 minutes in, Levi Weichel gets the carry and pounds it in 6-0 after a failed PAT. It looked like West might stand up WESTSIDE on the goal line on their first drive, but fourth down, little option. Jackson Koger flipped to Blake Good. He'll let you know. Touchdown, 6-6. Still in that first quarter, big man TD alert. Cole McClung, he used it to perfection, barreling over defenders for the score. 2-point is good. It makes it 14-6. Second quarter now, back and forth we go. Koger dumps it off to Daniel Reed, and Reed finds the edge and hits the gas. 60 yards for the score. No conversion, though, so it's still 14-12, and he's a multi-talented man. Here's Reed. The onside kick, and Ethan Blackburn recovers, so the Renegades are in business. But Koger rolling here on the bootleg to the right, looking back across the field. That's usually trouble, and McClung makes it trouble. Intercepts it and rumbles back for a few on the return. And then it's going to be Noah Brown time. Brown taking the inside handoff, a little cut, a little muscle here, and he is gone. West would pull away in the second half of this one as they go on to win. They stay undefeated, 49-26. And tonight on September the 11th anniversary at Garden Stadium, the A Summers County Bobcats hosted AA Shady Spring Tigers. First play from scrimmage, the Bobcats, and it's Marcus Crawford taking the snap, broke some inside tackles and proceeds to go 66 yards for the early Bobcat touchdown. The PAT kick was good. Bobcats lead 7-0 early. Still first quarter, though, Bobcats, Marcus Crawford is going to take it again with the snap. Busts off another big run here, bouncing off some tacklers for the Bobcats. Still first quarter now, Shady with the ball. Quarterback hands it off to Caleb Whitaker, who gets snowed under by a stingy Bobcat defense. Now second quarter, Marcus Crawford again. He and Keandre Sarver both had 100 yards plus on the night, going around left for another big gain. A couple plays later, Crawford up the gut for a Bobcat touchdown. PAT is good. Score late first half was Summers County 14, Shady zip. Now at the very end of the first half, Shady Spring threatening. Tyler Mackey takes the ball around right side for a big pickup, which sets them up inside the 5, and Bryson Pinardo finishes it off with a TD, but that's all they would get. Summers County goes on to pull off the upset over the Tigers. 26-7 is your final. And now we head out to New Richmond, where it was all about, again, honoring those we lost on 9/11 before this game. And after a moment of silence, both Nicholas County and Wyoming East walking out with the American flag in hand as they took the field. And now let's get into those highlights. We start with the opening kickoff of the game. The ball is going to bounce around and eventually find the hands of Wyoming East senior Caleb Bauer, and finding a hole, breaking a pair of tackles, putting his team in great field position to start the drive. You're going to see a lot of Bauer in this one. On the first play of that drive, they go right back to him, and Bauer, the highlight reel to start the game. He gets the edge, carries the ball right into the end zone to put East up 7-0 early in the first, but Nicholas County on the ensuing drive, well, they will have an answer, and that answer is senior running back Jacob Williams. Takes the handoff, finds the edge as well, and just gets past the pylon for the Grizzlies score after the PAT. This game is all knotted at 7 in the first. Now into the second quarter, Wyoming East finds themselves in the red zone, and they give the ball to guess who? Caleb Bauer, slicing and dicing, and he gets the handoff and goes all the way to pay dirt. 14-7. East is up towards the end of the second. For Wyoming East, it wasn't enough, those two Bauer touchdowns. The Grizzlies kept this one late, 16-14.